Yeehaw. Broken spring. Here's the needle hammer. If you look, there's a real funny looking one. And I don't know where it was. I think it was kind of where I ground off there. I laid in and peened this over. And there's what happened. That's what's left of the head on that one. Not exactly the shape it originally was. Pretty well squared her off. And let's see. There's what the heads are supposed to look like. I heated that one up and bent her down, and it ain't right, but it ain't gonna come out. At least it ain't gonna fall out the other end. And yeah, I got a little grinding. I just went through and cut every single one of them off. I lost almost an inch to that one. There it is. Ones I've been cutting off. So hopefully it'll be up and running again. I don't have another spring. This one's, see the broke edge. I probably did break in the last day or two, finished anyway. Part of that's been broke a long time. We'll just stick it back in the way it is. Oh, here's the barrel. This is the business end. Just got to put the sleeve back through. It's just laying in there. And collar that holds it onto the, I guess that's plastic. This holds it onto the gun. Screws on. And then 2 set screws. Just pinch it. And then the hammer with it. Hammer didn't get buggered up too bad. Don't ain't gonna worry about it. So that's what we got. Then of course number 1 tells me I gotta leave at 10 o'clock. I knew she had to leave early. I just didn't realize it was gonna be 10 o'clock. And by the magic of video, look, this floor is clean. And yeah, that's apart, ready to go back together now. I just finished that. I'll get her all the way back together and then grind those even. I was hoping to get more done while she's here today, but she's out getting bales in for the 2-year-olds. Everybody else will make it tonight, but they won't, so. And lucky, all these cute little pieces of really hard stuff. If you need some dowel pins, about 1/8 inch dowel pins. Yeah. Okay, I'll show some more later. And by the way, it's Thursday the 16th today. I hope to get that wheel off, and you have to take the fender off to clean it up. It's going to be easier, and it's got 6 cap screws holding her, 3 on each side there, and then bolts down below. And I might see if I've got enough stuff here to figure out how to do an air ride. The only issue I got with doing an air ride on this is we're going to run skinny tires when we need. And every air ride setup I've seen, they run a A-frame setup out the front with a crossbar. So makes it kind of hard to get that tire out. And you can't turn it wide enough or far enough to bring it out the back. So, oh well, I'll figure something out. If we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. Might try it without. Buggies have run forever without them. They've only started putting those things in the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years. So I get you some more later. Look, proof. There's snow here. Yeah, near as I can tell, we got probably between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. But when it didn't freeze, it disappears in a hurry. There's a couple spots where there's, well over 1/2 inch stuck to something. The roof has almost that in a couple spots, but then when you go in the barn, all you hear is it raining from one roof down to the other. By the way, it's Friday, must be the 17th. Yeah, they said absolutely nothing below 500 feet. Well, it looks like from here, I mean, you know, I've looked at these hills for over 50 years when it snowed, and can't really see the part I like to look at. It's right behind there, but I already saw it. That's kind of how I figure what we got for snow coming, because it don't look any different than it does here. You can see there's some white, but not a lot. You know, trailer deck's still all white. Manure spreaders are pretty well white inside, but it's disappeared. Everything was covered probably an hour ago, but it was too light to, or not light enough to see. And we need to get some feed done today, I hope. Because we're out in the back barn. We don't have much in this barn. And number one assured me that, oh, I'm going to be up at 4 o'clock. She tells me she's always up at 4 o'clock. Well, then why don't you head out when you get up and you can get to work? Yeah, it's 7:30. She's not here yet. I'm not holding my breath. She'll be her normal time. Probably pushing 9. Might be later, though, because they may actually have some snow and some ice up there to contend with. So, anyway, I just thought I'd prove we do get snow. Of course, if you look on my actual page and see the banner, I think it's that truck with the 48-foot trailer on it. And we had 6 or 8 inches of snow then, so that was actually a year ago. I think it was just a year ago. Might have been 2. I think it's last year, though. Whiny butts hiding out here, making noise. So, okay. More later. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Hey, it's still Friday. Got her on the creeper. She's getting the underside first. Oh yeah, she found her door threshold or something with her foot. Broke her freaking foot yesterday or last night. She gets the bottom done. We're getting the bottom done so we can get the blocks underneath the front. So being she had to get underneath there so we can block it, she's doing the rest. I just finished getting a few pieces off the bat and try to get the grinding done. Very nice noises. Good that I got my earplugs in. So, and I'm toying with the idea we might not shorten it up like I was talking. I know there's a lot of buggies out there. They run a longer neck, and I think we can shift the engine forward and get the cab forward and probably end up about the same length it was. We'll find out. In the meantime, I got the broken part of the frame cut out right there by the grinder, and now I got to do a bunch of grinding. So, oh yeah, I got the plates underneath where the axle was. I got to get those cut off before she gets to it. I better get to work. All right, more to come. I had to wait for her to shut the radio off. She's over there taking that needle scaler apart again. She just broke another needle.
Oh shit, it's still not the one that you did.
Now she says it's one I...
No, it's not the one you did.
You'll know a piece is going to come out. Just knock it out, throw it back together. We'll go till you don't have any anymore. So that's 3 broken, but 2 of them are missing now. She's got most of the bottom done. She's got from the jack stand back over here. I got those pieces off so she can cruise her way once she gets there. And now she can't figure out how to put it back in. She just took it apart. Sorry about that. Wiggle, wiggle. I was wiping my nose. Dust and whatever else in here. Oh, yeah, and I'm still not sure if we're going to use that tank again or not, but she checked out the insides, and the inside is still pristine, so it's got a pretty good chance of still living. And hey, here's parts. I'm not sure she figured out what she's doing here yet. I can't quite see in there. She doesn't know which one she broke. I see 2 empty holes.
Mm-hmm.
You got a, did you get a piece out?
Yeah, right here.
Hey, there's
right
one.
on top.
That's one.
But
The
there's
other
a
one's
chunk.
laying right there in the middle of the screen. Yay. So, hey, that's our fun part. I did.
That's our problem. The damn spring.
Oh, the spring stick?
Moved,
The
yeah.
spring's broke in there too, which doesn't help.
And that's why I can't get that back in there.
Let me see. Uh-oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's a spring.
Spring's got the holder wedged. Now she's got to work at it. Knock the needles out. Take that long punch I had a little bit ago and just drop through there and knock that thing out. And then take the small piece of that spring and toss it and turn it over so the broken end is down. Yeah, you're going to knock it out with a punch. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Hobo Freight actually shows a replacement piece. I think it's a piece just like that. It talks about replacing needles, but it shows that whole unit. So like $9.99. I think that's well worth it. I just got to go make my way in there and find one. You see, if I was Straight Pipe Acres, I'd just run into Princess Auto. They've got everything. They probably even got a better one. Who knows? She's wondering what she's looking at. It's
No, they're stuck together.
Yeah, I know. You got to get them out.
They're jammed like that.
Yeah, you're going to have to get them out. She's learning. Me too. Back to grinding. Finding more stuff I'm wondering about. I think it was because something was mounted here and it got cut off. I don't think it's because they goobered things up.
You like that?
But anyway. And yeah, time will tell what we put in her. I think we're going to shift everything forward though and go from there. I was looking at the almighty cotton picker a little bit ago, and it doesn't look like it's going to be too hard to get the cab off. Going to be a lot of cutting stuff off, and I think most of the hydraulics we need are going to be off of there as far as valving and things. I hope. It's got extras on there. But, all right, back to work. In case I don't throw any more with this, because I might not, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. And I was looking at another guy's video. They worked on, it was a rears duck chassis that they had for a fertilizer buggy. And they redid it. And there's a gentleman, I believe he's down at Corvallis. He's either between Albany and Corvallis or Corvallis. I don't remember now. We've gotten parts from him for the fertilizer buggy. He farms and he builds buggies similar to this. They run the frame straight though. They put the frame on an angle. It's a straight frame. And they picked up a spinner box that he had built and a cab that was off somebody else's machine. The rest of the machine was garbage. And they did it about a year ago. They did pretty good work. I used to watch the guy's videos, and then he didn't put any up for quite a while, so I didn't pay attention to him. And I happened across one again today at lunch. I went back and looked and saw my 10-mile long comment that I gave him. Rainy Day Projects is what the channel is. They're somewhere down in the valley. I don't know where. And it took them, I think he said in there it was a year later they finally got it together. Well, I ain't got that much time. I think they did a little work on it and did other things and whatever, but they come up with a really nice looking buggy when they're done. So anyway, if you're interested to see kind of what these look like when they're done, this would be a decent one to look at. They're all different styles, all different looks. It's all on what everybody had kicking around to build one with. So anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. I try to make sure and answer everybody. God knows if my channel ever goes anywhere, I probably won't be able to answer everybody then, but I still try.
Your daughter's trying to keep up with that. My daughter does.
I can't hear what she's mumbling, so
One daughter tries to keep up with it.
Oh yeah, she says she tries to keep up with stuff too. Yeah, I see she throws comments in there once in a while and answers a few people. Saves me a little bit, but anyway, yep, back at it. Hopefully she gets that thing working and I don't got to run the town today. I might run to town this evening. We'll see. They're open till like 7, 8 o'clock anyway, right? Leave you with this. Bye.